Hey everyone, it's William with Scamming Scammers. Welcome to our holiday live stream. I was going to give you guys a few minutes to get into the live chat, and then we will be having some holiday fun. We're going to be calling a few scammers, and then if you have any questions, as you know, you can write them in the chat, and I'll answer the questions as soon as I can. But we'll just wait for everyone to kind of join us, and then we will go ahead and get into this. I've got a Kelvin who's waiting for Betty to call, and of course, she's going to invite him to her holiday party. So, welcome everybody. I hope everyone's doing well and you've gotten all of your holiday stuff done and you're ready to celebrate Christmas or whatever it is that you celebrate. Hi, Laura. Hi, everyone that's joining us. So as I said, we're going to do this as our holiday Q&A. We'll be calling some scammers as Betty and answering your questions. So if you have any questions you'd like to ask or any concerns, you can write them in the chat and we will respond as soon as possible. Anne says hello, and we'll be moderating and doing the best that we can. Hi, greetings. Good to see you from Poland. So we'll start this. We did this live chat a little bit earlier than what I usually do. I had a lot of you guys request that I do a live stream a little bit earlier in the afternoon. So it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon here where I'm at in Oregon. So we're going to do this awesome live stream and try calling some scammers. For those of you that were wondering what happened to us, hi Gene. I just wanted to let you guys know YouTube did give us a 10-day ban for a video we made like 6 years ago. We're still fighting back and forth with their legal team because the video itself, there was nothing wrong with it. So we're still dealing with that issue, but we can now live stream again and we've gotten our ban removed and everything. So it's kind of neat to be able to live stream with you guys. And we do have a bunch of new videos coming out. We just hadn't been able to upload anything due to our ban, but I finally got a hold of somebody at YouTube who actually listened to what I had to say, and so we're going back and forth on having the warning removed from our channel. But going forward, we'll no longer be monetized. We're going to go ahead and just do our videos for free and go from there. So we appreciate all you guys hanging in with us, and we're going to try and call some scammers. I've got a gentleman named Kelvin who wants me to call him. So we'll try to give this guy a call and see. I've been talking to him on and off for a while, so we will try to give him a call and see what happens. But welcome everybody, and Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah.
It's me.
See if he answers. He said he would be ready, but he's not answering. So we have some other ones we can try to call. This one says, "Please text me, dear." I don't know who this is. We're gonna try to get a hold of a scammer, so we'll see what happens.
Oh, how? Oh, who? I'm sorry. Who's this?
I don't know. You're calling me?
Or you sent me a text. You said to call, so I called. I don't know who this is.
Oh, I don't know. Let me see if I send you a text.
You said,
I don't know.
yeah, you just did. You told me to get in touch with you. Who is this?
I don't know. I didn't send nobody a text. The only thing I saying is send me a text right now. I don't know who is this.
Well, you texted me and said to text you. I just thought I'd call you. I don't know who this is.
No, you were calling me and then I just said text me.
Well, who are you?
Me? Noel? You?
Well, it's Betty. Did I meet you online or something?
No, Betty. No, I guess not. Oh, you got the wrong number.
Well, I guess.
Random. He said, "Please text me." So we're gonna try to call some of these guys. I've got a couple of them lined up. They're just kind of playing around a little bit. We'll see if we can get a hold of Kelvin. We'll try to call him on Facebook But, yeah, that guy was unprepared. This guy's named Kelvin. We'll see if he'll answer. He wanted me to call him earlier today, and wasn't live, so we'll see what we can do here. Sometimes it can be tough to get a hold of him. He's not going to answer me now. I will send him a message. We'll try to get a hold of somebody. I've been chatting to several scammers, and hopefully one of them will pick up the phone, and we'll try to get a hold of them. If you have any numbers you want me to call, you can always drop them in the chat. Just make sure you put spaces between the numbers, otherwise YouTube will block it out. Thanks everyone joining us. Thanks. Got the hat at Big Lots. Couldn't pass up a deal. So Merry Christmas, everybody. We're gonna try and get a hold of a scammer. I had a few lined up, and they're kind of flaking out on me. So we'll hopefully get a hold of somebody here. Hopefully. Well, keeps trying. We had Kelvin. He wanted me to call him and call him and call him, and now he's not answering. So I don't know. Try calling him again. We'll get a hold of somebody at some point, but
Google Voice will try to connect you.
It's me.
it's. They're being picky.
The Google subscriber you have called is not available.
Okay, we'll keep trying. We'll try to get a hold of somebody. I'm not too worried about it, but yeah, I just did a little Christmas holiday cheer. Green beard. It's spray on because I have a job, so the virus is the worst. Yeah, the pandemic's getting worse around here too. I just kind of it's just one day at a time. Is all we can do. Uh, but this is the same outfit I wore when I was on the game show. Let's Make a Deal. I wore everything green. So there's a gentleman named Graham who wants me to call him. I will give this guy a try and see if we can get a hold of somebody. It's a little bit earlier than we normally do our live stream, so I think that's why they're not kind of on. But I do have some new voice chats as well that I need to upload. So I actually had a scammer last night who confessed, and it's turning into an interesting little thing we got going on. So. See if somebody will answer. No answer. All right, we'll keep trying. But hi, everyone's joining us in the chat. Hi, Hilka. I was going to message you. I got your Christmas card today in the mail. So thank you for the Christmas card. It was so awesome to get. It was completely unexpected. So I really appreciate it.
Please state your name after the tone, and Google Voice will try to connect you.
It's me trying to call you.
It's a Google Voice number. So. Yeah, a lot of them are asleep right now.
The Google subscriber.
He's probably sleeping. It's kind of early, so that's one of the reasons we probably can't get a hold of anybody. And if we can't, that's okay. We'll try again later. But Yeah, YouTube let us back on. It's so stupid. So we got a ban from YouTube for 10 days because of a video we posted from 2015, which featured a fake military ID card. And the ID card was, blatantly fake. There was nothing real about it. It was a complete disaster. And this same video, interesting enough, was banned a couple months ago, and then they said, "Oh, the video's fine," and they reinstated it. This time they wouldn't even listen. So it was a big to do, and this happens every time we get a um, monetization. So it's kind of a weird thing that's working, and we've been going back and forth with YouTube legal, and they were like, "Oh no, the video's not good." Now they're saying it's fine. They're just going back and forth. So this guy he's texted me back from a different number and he's saying, "Why are you calling me?" So what this tells me is he's got two Google Voice numbers and he's relaying them back and forth. He goes, "I don't know who this is, but it's definitely Kelvin." So sure, we can share Oreos, Nadia, as long as they're sugar free. But yeah, we're trying to get a hold of some scammer. It's really difficult this time of day because a lot of them are um, just not on, or they're just they're hiding. So this guy named Michael Calhoun, I'm gonna try to call him. He's on WhatsApp, I believe. We'll try this one and see if we can get a hold of him. It's getting harder sometimes to get a hold of scammers. They're just not answering the phone, and it's just getting more and more difficult. But we'll try to call Michael and see if he'll answer. He's another one that is a scammer. He's a widow and all that. Last night I had a scammer, and I will post a video as soon as I can. He was confessing. He was pretending to be an Asian gentleman, and we kind of knew he was fake. And he finally confessed. He's a 40-year-old person, and now he thinks that I'm gonna pay for his visa. So it's been an interesting thing. Hopefully Michael picks up. It's late in Nigeria. It is. There's some that are on. Some aren't. This one's not answering. Yeah, a lot of them aren't on right now. Um, all we can do is try. We can just try to call a few of them and see if they answer. But this one doesn't seem to be uh, wanting to answer. But yeah, last night we had one. He did confess, and he's 40 years old from Nigeria. What's interesting about this scammer, I knew he was fake. Like I just called him out on it because it was getting really just boring. And he told me this story about how he lives with his brother. His brother is a Nigerian police officer, knows he's scamming, and just keeps on doing it. And they just go on and on and on. And he was telling me that he's divorced and he has one daughter. What's interesting is he started texting me from his Nigerian phone number. And when I got his phone number, I was able to find his real social media. Well, he's, professing his love for Betty, and he's saying, "I'm going to marry you. We're going to be together," and all this good stuff. Come to find out, the scammer, he is 40. He's married, and he has 4 kids, and he's happily married. So even though the scammer confessed and then told us a sad story about his life, he's actually pretty well off. He's married. He has kids. He owns a mobile phone store, so he told me that he was poor and starving and everything else, and then his social media reflects differently. So it's been kind of interesting to see. But scammers do confess, of course, and then they continue to lie. So I got 6 calls today, scammers from the IRS. I've been getting a lot of IRS ones as well. It's very, very, very irritating. I get that, and I get the car warranty people calling. So someone dropped a phone number earlier. I'll try to give that phone number a call. It's like I said, it's an odd time of day. A lot of them just aren't on at this time, but we will try our best to get a hold of somebody so we can have some phone calls here. So this number somebody dropped. It was a 6091. We'll try to call it. I thought I'd be a little bit more prepared, as you know, a lot of them wanted me to call, and now they've just disappeared. But like I said, it is the middle of the night in Nigeria, so a lot of them are, you know, are sleeping. But we'll try to call this number that you dropped, the 609. But as far as our channel, I was really kind of irritated at the fact that they gave us a ban, and then they kind of went back and forth about it, and they didn't know, and they were unsure. And we've thought about making a secondary channel, and it's something that I might look into. But quite frankly, all the work we've done on this channel, I'd hate to have to go through it again to make another one. I think it's a little bit of a conspiracy with YouTube, to be honest. Every time we get monetized, they ding us for the same exact video. So it's definitely frustrating, that's for sure. I'll try and call this guy. My mom's doing okay. She's still with us. Good days, bad days. The other day was a bad day, and some days are good, but she's hanging in there for sure. They're just not answering. A lot of them are probably sleeping, but we'll keep trying. We'll see if we can get a hold of somebody. Hopefully, someone will answer. Kelvin, for sure, he wanted me to call him, but now he's not picking up. So we'll see what happens. We'll just keep trying. And if we can't get a hold of anybody, maybe we'll do a live stream, later in the evening or something, and see if I can get a hold of somebody to call. I don't think anyone's answering. I appreciate your prayers. Thank you so much. It's been kind of a rough year altogether for everybody, but I appreciate it. Kelvin is not answering either, so I'll try to get a hold of somebody. Nobody's awake. Okay, Nadia, I'll try the phone number you just gave me and see what we get. This number you gave me, who is it for? 2021, please be over. I hope 2022 will be better. This has been a really crazy, crazy year for sure.
You have reached 937-427-4741. Please leave a message at the tone.
It's kind of an odd. It sounds like a real person, Nadia. So that's the number you gave me. I don't know if that's a real person. It sounds like a real person. So let me know who it is or what it was. But we'll just keep trying to call. Hopefully, I can get a hold of somebody. I'm really kind of at a loss here. I think it's just because it's the middle of the night. A lot of them just aren't answering. So we can try and keep trying and just go from there. Yeah, we'll try. Okay. I tried calling the one that Gene, both of them, and neither one of them went through. Uh, the time of day as well. It's just kind of the middle of the night in Nigeria, and it's Saturday, so it might be just they're just not getting through. But we'll keep trying for a little while. Answer any questions you might have, and if all else fails, we can come back on another live stream as soon as I get somebody actually on the phone because the scammers are sleeping exactly. It's that time of day. It's just an awkward time of day. So I'll try to call this one. I've got a few numbers I'm trying, but a lot of them just aren't going through.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 20.
Voicemail. We'll keep trying. That's all we can do. Sure, it's been a rough year. My dog died, my two cats, my husband retired, and now has Parkinson's from welding for 45 years. Oh man, you fell in September, fractured tibia and fibula. I'm sorry to hear that, Helen. That's really that's awesome. That is, I mean, not awesome. That's horrible, but it's awesome that you're still here with us and able to be here. But it's rough. Like this year has been rough for everybody. Like I don't know. Currently, where I'm at, I'm having some issues with where I live. The rent is going super high, and things are just getting worse and worse. Like it's just getting to be that kind of thing. Like everything gets worse and worse and worse. So I just don't know. But I hope you're doing better now, and you just one day at a time. That's all any of us can do. So you'll be my prayers for sure. I'm sorry that it's rough like that, and it is Christmas, which makes it hard. I have a friend that lives in Kentucky, and they were near where the tornado was at, and it's just like it's so devastating what happened. Um, I don't know. George, this guy named George wants us to call, so we'll go ahead and try to call him. Hopefully, he'll let us call. This is a guy named George. His profile is blatantly fake. The URL on his Facebook profile is something ridiculous. It's definitely not American. It's from our favorite place in the world. He doesn't want to call. He wants to text only. So never mind then. We'll keep trying. We'll try to get a hold of somebody. But yeah, it's been a weird year, and I'm hoping this next year will be good. I mean, we've had like the pandemic, and we have like new variants, and just everything's going horrible. So hopefully things will get better soon. We'll be able to travel and do that. Having physical therapy now, still can't drive. Wow, that's hard. That's really hard. It's just it's been hard. It's been rough. It's been rough for a lot of people. Kentucky had a bad tornado, but didn't hit. It's about 30 minutes. Oh, okay, I didn't know you realized you were in Kentucky. Let's see. This guy. I'm speaking to a guy. His name is Harness, like a harness. And he said, "I'm sorry I missed your call. I had a bad day on the oil rig." Oh, that's sad. I'll call him. We'll call him now. A lot of these scammers now don't want to talk on the phone. It's really getting weird. They're just they don't want to talk. They don't want to be recorded. I know a lot of scammers are finding their voices on a lot of anti-scam channels, and so they're getting angry. But we'll see. Have you thought about moving to the UK? Well, Anne's from Australia, so that's in the works. It's just right now with everything that's going on, everyone's kind of just like stuck where they're at. But yeah, it's definitely you know the way to go for me. I just it's just hard. It's just hard right now with travel restrictions. They're just starting to open up Australia, but they're not opening it up to international as far as Americans going over to visit or anything. It's just kind of been everything on hold, which is not good. So, and we've had just really dry weather. We haven't had a ton of snow here this year, and so we're kind of worried. So this one doesn't want to talk on the phone either. So we can't get a hold of anybody. So we'll try, and if we can't get hold of somebody, we'll live stream another time and I'll try to get another person lined up. It's kind of a happens that way once in a while. But I appreciate you guys coming out to live stream. It's we always enjoy having this. Is that a great spirit? It is. It is. I like Christmas. I just it's just been rough. Hi from Australia. Love the work you both do. Thank you. Appreciate it. And Ann is around. She's dealing with. Oh, we got a phone call.
Hello.
Oh,
I'm sorry. Who's this?
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Who's this?
It's George from Facebook.
It's who?
George from Facebook. You
Oh.
blocked me off from Facebook.
Oh, George, I couldn't get a hold of you, so I just gave up.
Oh, oh no, that's not good. You, oh fuck. Oh.
So what's going on?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you just fine. I'm loud and clear. The whole world can hear you.
You could have given up on me so early. Like I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting. Like I told you, I was working. I had to cut off work to talk to you right now.
Well, I'm working too, but I just don't want to rinky dink around and text. I just want to call you, see who you are.
Oh, but I think your actions were just too much. Like I don't know what. I'm sorry.
Well, it's fine. I'm just trying to get to meet new people on the Facebook, and I thought maybe you would want to talk. But I mean, if you ain't interested in little old me, that's okay.
Oh no, that's not it. That's not it. Oh, but I think you went too far by blocking me. I think you went too far. Like
Well,
I can do that to you.
well, I just don't. I'm looking for a man, and I'm not wanting to play around. I mean, if a man wants to get to know me, he'll call me on the phone. Simple.
Of course, same here. I'm looking for a woman, but I think I don't need a woman with about I put it an anger issue or some. I just feel it's just too. Your decision was just too much, like blocking me off and so on. Like just like I told you, I was working. That's not good. Like I wasn't expecting that. I
Well,
had to call that.
we all got to work, but I got time to play, honey. I mean, I was just I'm looking for a husband, and I just thought, I really liked your profile picture, but it's okay if you don't want to talk to me.
Of course, I want to talk to you. If I wasn't want to talk to you, I would have texted you first. Okay.
Okay,
I
so I mean,
you tell me, but I just feel maybe you probably don't like me or you got someone else. I don't know, but I just feel like just making me feel unwanted. So, you know.
well, when you don't want to talk and you just want me to text back and forth, you make me feel like you're not interested. So I just figure, well, let you be. But
Hell no, I never say that. I told you that after and when I'm done with work, then we'll talk on the phone. That's what I told you. I wasn't expecting it last week. Okay, I wasn't expecting that.
okay, well,
I only told you that I'm working. Text, I'm working. Okay, that's what I told you. I
well, what
never
kind
said we
of
weren't gonna talk on the phone.
all right? Well, what kind of work do you do? Do you work at the Nyquil factory? Because you sound like you half asleep.
Oh, I work as a how doing?
You do what?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you just fine.
I work in Ocean in the Harvard.
Okay, so all right. Well, I mean, I just are you single?
Come again, please.
Are you single or are you married?
Of course, I'm single. I lost my wife to cancer 6 years ago.
Oh, you
So
lost your wife. Oh, goodness.
to cancer.
Oh, you lost your wife to cancer. Well, good Lord, that's well. At least it wasn't like a car crash or something. So, you got any kids?
Yeah, I got a boy.
All right. Does it have a name?
Yeah, named Junior.
Oh, that's a dumb name. Oh, how old's your little kid?
He's just 16.
Okay, and how old are you? Cause you look about 50.
Yeah, actually, we weren't able to give birth to baby, so we adopted one 15 years ago. So that's Junior.
Oh,
And
you adopted a little kid. Well, where's
yeah,
that little kid from?
how can you hear me?
Where's he from?
We didn't really think about that. We just got him from an orphanage and um, we signed him. We're gonna take care of him and yeah, we took care of him. So I lost my wife, so I I have to take care of him all alone. So
Okay, so you
that's it.
you lost your wife and you adopted a little kid from an orphanage. Gosh, that sounds like a lifetime Christmas movie. So are you looking for a wife or a girlfriend?
I and my late wife adopted kids, not me alone.
Well, I understand that. You and your wife adopted a little kid from an orphanage, and then your wife dropped dead, and now you a single father.
Yeah, that's it exactly. Yeah. What about you?
Well, I'm divorced now. Me and Earl been divorced for about 10 years, and I got a son named Kyle. He's 28. He's married, to Adriana, and yeah, just kind of single, looking to mingle, honey. I ain't been on a date for years. I mean, I'm looking for a man to take me out to the Red Lobster for some cheddar biscuits.
Let's see. So have you been on a date before? Alright.
Oh,
You
I've
ever
been
been
on
on a
lots of
date?
dates, honey, but I never met a man from the internets.
Oh, you never met a man on the internet?
No, my son told me, Mama, he said, you need to go online and find you a man because I live in a small town and all the men here I've already been through. So, I thought I'd look
Oh,
online.
I was trying to say you have never met a lady on the internet before, so I just feel it's I don't know how probably it's kind of new to me, so I don't know.
Well, that's okay, honey. I mean, that's first time for everything. Hell. So, where do you live?
See California, Sacramento.
Oh, Sacramento. Goodness. Sacramento,
Yeah.
where it's at, said Tupac. So, okay, well, I live in Hankleville, Tennessee, so we not that far away
Oh,
from each other.
oh, that's great. That's great. Um, my son presently, figured that I'm out of the country right now. My son is with our aunt in Texas. So when I'm back, he comes back home. So that's how we do it. I'm presently on a contract. So when I'm done, I'm coming back home and I'm planning on a retirement. So maybe getting into a girl's business. So that's our plan right now. So I don't know. Just
Oh,
I just want to get over here and start up a new life with a family, a new business. I'm a son, a lovely wife, living well. That's it.
okay, so you want a contract, and then you gonna look to open a business. Okay, well, maybe we'll have a love connection. You can move to Hankleville, and now look, I need to know. I stay very fit, honey. I bought one of them little Tony Bobbins Gazelle machines years ago, and I get on that every morning and swish swash to my favorite Whitney Houston song. So, are you physically fit? You got a 1 pack or a 6 pack?
I gotta walk back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Well, I just looking for a man who's physically fit. I mean, I put in my sweating of the oldies VHS every morning, so I want a man that's gonna keep up with me with the fitness. So,
of course, I got you on that. I got you on that.
oh, good,
I
cause
got you on that.
yeah, I don't want me a man who's sitting around eating them damn Pringles all day long, honey. So,
Nah, hell nah. I don't play with my exercise. I do my exercise daily. Like I do my exercise. I go to the gym. Yeah,
okay,
I don't
good.
fuck with my exercise. Yeah.
Oh, good, because I get up 5 o'clock every morning. I put on my leg warmers. I pop in that VHS, and by 5:05, I'm up. Sweating to the oldies, and
Wow,
swinging to the yeah.
that's great. Every morning I wake up from like 5:30. Yeah, I do my push up. You know, just I do some push-ups and some exercises. So I just feel like I just want to keep fit. You know,
Well, you gotta keep
all of
fit, honey. I mean, if you don't keep fit, you end up looking like my sister Bardine. And good Lord, bless her
yeah.
heart, Doctor Now kicked her out of that program 5 times, and she broke the scale. So okay, so now, so you're working on a contract. Where's your little kid?
In Texas with his arm.
Oh, in
I
Texas
guess.
with his aunt. Oh, Lordy.
Yeah.
Okay. So, when's your contract gonna be over? You gonna be home for Christmas?
No, right at my contract. Probably New Year I'll be home. I think
Oh,
around February or so. Yeah,
what
I'll be home
kind
by
of
then.
what you say? You ain't gonna be home till New Year's. That's terrible. What kind of contract
No,
is you
no,
on?
not a year ago. I'm on 8 month contract. So I'm on the 5th month right now. So hopefully February, March I'll be done here. So that's it.
Oh, so you ain't gonna be home for a while. Your poor little kid's probably really feeling upset. That's not good.
He understands. He understands. He's my boy. He
Of course.
understands.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
Okay, well that's
yeah,
fine.
that's
So you can't leave your contract early and come home.
I don't really know about that right now, but I'm supposed to end my contract March. Yeah, yeah, March 20 something, I think so, yeah. Okay.
Well, I was thinking
But,
if you could end your contract a little early. I mean, I was just thinking maybe you could, if you're interested, you could come home for to my house for Christmas. We're gonna have our big Christmas bonanza.
that will be lovely, but, I told you I was retiring, so, um, he's actually in the last contract, so, I'll the whole time be with you and be with some boy, like, so I just want to wrap it up and get paid and come back home and spend the rest of my life with my family and, you know, start a business,
Oh, okay.
that's it.
So you don't want to come to our Christmas party? We going to deep fry ham, and Bardine's gonna do her rendition of "All I Want for Christmas Is My Two Front Teeth."
I really wish that could possible, but it's already like I didn't plan for it. I was just like plan for it like a month before now, but I wasn't having any plans going back home, so I just feel like okay, next year February March I'm back home, so I didn't sign for it. But
Oh,
if I'm to leave, I'm supposed to like give a 1 month how would I put it um a 1 month notice to the company that yeah I'm leaving and and I'm on a
oh,
personal contract. I take care of myself. I take care of things here, and so
oh. So you gotta give a 1 month notice. Hell, when you know what? When I was working down at Winchell's Donut, I gave him a 1 minute notice and just walked out the damn door. What part of Texas is your little boy in?
We're in the ocean, and so things aren't done that way. So
Oh, you're in the
just
ocean. Oh Lord, I didn't realize you was in the ocean.
oh, I told you.
Oh
Uh,
goodness, you in the ocean? Hell, well, when you get out, pick me up some shrimps. Hell, if you're already there. So what's Hey, yeah, no, I'm serious. So what part of Texas is your little boy at?
how am I gonna say?
Where in Texas is your little boy?
Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, the whole world can hear you, honey. Where in Texas is your little boy?
He lost his connection. We'll see if he calls back. What happened was he was on Facebook. His name is George. And he told me that he can't speak on the phone. So I told him, well, I don't want to talk to you, and I hung up, blocked him, and he got very upset with me. So this other guy texted. His name is Harness, like a harness, like you wear a harness. And I tried to call him, and he said I can't talk on the phone because people make fun of my accent. So he's going to be another one that has a very strong accent. We'll see if George calls us back. He's off in an oil rig off the coast of Sacramento. Oh, here he is.
Hey,
Hello.
can you hear me?
Oh, there you went, honey. I thought you fell off into the ocean.
The next year from this service is for like it's been raining here like
Oh, so I was just asking, where in Texas is your little boy?
Dallas.
Oh, oh, Dallas. Good Lord, I love me some Dallas, Texas. I'm a big fan of their giant popcorn balls. So
Oh,
goodness, yeah.
really?
Oh yeah, Dallas is
Really?
great, honey. We got Tay Money. She out of Dallas too. You know, she busting. So you can't come home for Christmas. Your poor little son's not going to have any presents to unwrap.
I sent some package to him already, so probably we get to him I think before Christmas, yeah. I think maybe probably next week he's gonna get to him. So it's very cool. I was talk to him almost every day. So I think everything for him. I'm gonna make it up to him by next year when I'm back. I think 2 months time. I think so, yeah. So
Oh,
it's very cool. Very cool. It's okay.
oh, good. So you mailed him a package. That's great. I didn't realize the
Yeah,
ocean had a
yeah,
post office. Okay. Well,
yeah,
good.
yeah.
Good. I don't have to worry about
I
him not
I
having any.
ordered I ordered I ordered I ordered some stuff for him. So
Oh, well,
probably
that's
good.
great.
I'm actually waiting for his 18th birthday. I'm planning gifting him a BMW Range Rover. So I really don't know right now, but I'm gifting him one of those. So
You
I
bought
don't
your little son a BMW for Christmas?
I mean his 18th birthday. He's just 15 right now.
Oh well, all right. I don't. Why? Gosh, a BMW. They're kind of cheap. I mean, I bought when my son Kyle turned 16. I bought him a Mercedes C class, and it was gold. We called it the Gold Nugget. And yeah, I mean, okay, well that's good. At least he'll have a little something to unwrap under the tray.
Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. I really don't know. What do you think I should get in like maybe?
what
I don't
should
know.
what should I
What
do?
do you think?
What?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. What did you ask, honey?
I said, what car do you think I should get in when he gets birthday?
Oh well, if you're gonna buy yourself, what kind of car should you get your little son? Well, honey, we're a Mercedes family, or it just depends, honey. I mean, I got me six Mercedes, and my son Kyle's got a few, but you can splurge and get them a Ford Pinto. I mean, hell, the choices are just there's a plethora of cars you can buy.
How much on the Mercedes comes right now?
Oh, they're not very much, honey. I just bought my son a new one for Christmas, and it was only 70,000, and it's fully loaded, honey. It got the warming seats for your buttocks. It's got a cup holder, a French fry holder. He gonna love it. But it was only 70,000. Now that ain't she dad that nothing.
That's perfect. 7,000, right?
Only 70,000, honey. That
Oh, you bought it this Christmas, right?
Well, I buy him a new Mercedes every few years, honey. Um, and I got one for 70,000. It's only got 2 miles on it. Oh hell, they're gonna love it. And then I got my daughter-in-law Adriana. She loves them Gucci's, so I got her a couple of them Gucci bags, and it's gonna be a great Christmas.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's great. That's great. That's great. That's great. That's great. I love that. I love that.
I bet you do.
I love a trip giver. Like I can see here's one. I'm actually a traffic giver. I do every December like on Christmas I just go to the orphanage and I donate a sum of $50,000 every year. So um I'm not allowed to do that now. So when I get back home, I'm gonna do that. I'm going to this orphanage and get donate about maybe I'll make it 8,000 or 70,000. I don't know, but I'm definitely going to the orphanage to do that because I love orphanage children. I love children. I love helping the kids. That's why I adopted a son. Yeah. That's why I do
Oh.
that. I've been doing it for I think 25 years. Yeah, think, yeah, 25 or 24 years. Yeah,
Oh,
I've been
so
doing it.
you
I don't know why.
you've been giving money to an orphanage. Where's this orphanage at, honey? I mean, I should drop a couple $1,000 to the orphanage for the little orphans because I love that movie Annie. So I
Yeah,
could, yeah.
that's great. Actually, my agent helped me do that, so I got his Gmail. I could send to you, so he could do that for you. So that's he called me there. So yeah,
Oh, okay.
so
Well, so you got a Gmail address for the little orphanages, and I mean,
yeah, yeah,
oh,
yeah,
well, okay.
yeah.
Where is this orphanages? Is
They have they are I think they are headquarters on I think Alaska. So, yeah. So
Alaska?
majorly, I just talk to them on Gmail. So maybe I just send them to Bitcoin. Yeah, that's what I do
Oh,
most times. I don't actually go there directly. I just send it to them. I talk to them on Gmail. I'm drinking this, so they'll be like, okay, the settlement medium of standing, so I just send it to them. That's what I do every year. Every year.
oh.
Uh,
So okay, so you got a Gmail address that you email the orphanages and it goes to an orphanage in Alaska?
yeah, I do. Yeah, I do.
Okay, well
I,
I'm always down to help them little Alaskan orphanages is.
really, though, so great of you. That wolf is so great of you. I feel like, oh man, I couldn't believe you could do that. Like, no, not a lot of women do orphanages these days, you know. Man, people just see them as less privileged and they don't feel like, oh, what am I helping them for? So I just see that I love kids, I love children, and
Oh.
I just wish everyone could have a good heart by helping. Yeah.
Oh, I know. Well, I mean, I don't really like kids. I mean, they scream and their fingers are all sticky all the time. But
Yeah,
I'm always down to help some Alaskan orphanages, because it's rough up there. It's with all the heat and the humidity up there. Gosh, it's horrible.
yeah, yeah. Or maybe I could give you his email address, so maybe you could talk to them. I don't know if you really wanted to. Yeah, you could talk to
Well,
them.
well, yeah. I mean, if it's yeah, I can give money to the Alaskan orphanages via Gmail. You said they send it via the Bitcoin. I've seen one of them Bitcoins at the little mall down the street. I don't. I mean,
Yeah.
I can probably give maybe 100,000, but that's about it right now.
Oh, okay, that's great. That's great. That's so perfect of you. I'm maybe trying to do. I'm going to do that as well. You know. Maybe you could unblock me on Facebook. Then maybe we'll talk. Maybe I'll send you the Gmail or we'll talk on WhatsApp.
Oh, okay, sounds good, honey. Just let me know, give me the information, and I'll drop some money
All
to the
right.
Alaska orphanage. If she says.
All right. All
Okay,
right.
honey.
That's great.
I know. Well,
Just
a hundred thousand.
unblock unblock me on Facebook. Okay.
Okay, I'll do it, honey. I didn't mean to have such a temper. And oh, I'm so glad to be helping the orphanages. That's wonderful, honey.
Oh, that's so sweet of you. I'm beginning to love you. Like you're like a perfect woman for me right now. You're just like my late wife. She's so good and she's got a clean
Oh,
heart and a lovely heart. Yeah.
oh, well,
She was actually the one who told me, let's do this for the kids, let's do this for the orphanage, let's help people. God does
oh,
this, and yeah. So I just feel like I've been doing it like for 25 years, and God has been faithful to me, and I
oh,
thank you,
honey.
God.
Well, I'm glad that I remind you of your dead wife. That's so romantic, honey. And
Yeah,
a hundred
uh,
thousand dollars, it can buy them little orphanages, kids some Lunchables and a Lego
yeah,
set, honey.
yeah.
Yeah,
You're right.
I know,
Yeah,
honey.
you're right. You're right. All
I
right,
I
baby.
gotta tell you, honey, I believe that children are our future. Teach them well and let
Yeah.
them lead the way and show them all the beauty they possess inside. Hallelujah, good Lord.
Yeah. You're right. You're definitely right. The children are the future and they need love and care. Yeah.
Okay.
Um, um,
Well,
um,
well,
Block me on Facebook. Let me text you the email. Or probably
oh,
we could text on WhatsApp.
okay, honey. Well, I'm on the WhatsApp, so you can add me on WhatsApp and just text me the information for the orphanages, and I'll go ahead and send over the 100,000, honey.
All right, dear. Thank you very much.
Okay. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Merry Christmas, honey.
Don't. Thank you. Don't forget to block me on Facebook, okay?
I will, honey. I'm just gonna go get me a Dr. Pepper, and then I'm gonna go ahead and unblock you, sweetie. Mwah.
All right. Thank you very much.
I know. Oh
Get
yes.
this.
Okay. Okay. Merry Christmas. Okay. Bye bye.
Merry Christmas. Bye.
Idiot. Yeah, we're gonna send $100,000 to an imaginary orphanage. Now that he's just like jumping for joy because he thinks I'm gonna send him that much money. This other guy wants me to call him. Let's see. So yeah, they are using orphanages now. That is a thing. They will say that you got the Whitney Houston reference. They will say that they want to help an orphanage. And what's really sad about that is people do believe it, and then they end up getting scammed because they think that the orphanage is real, and they end up thinking they're helping these kids, and it's just a scam. So um, this one sounds a little young. Now the one I talked to last night that I've yet to make a video of. Um, he sounds older, and he's in his 40s, but I will have a video out soon, of a confession of a scammer that it's something else. The story he tells will shock you, and it actually went to where we have taken his information and sent it over to a certain country that he is actually wanted in. So we ran into a scammer that confessed last night to us. He was using the photo of an Asian gentleman. That photo is used quite often in scams. He confessed to us, and come to find out, he's actually wanted by Interpol in another country. So we're being very delicate with how we handle the situation, but we'll update you, and then I'll have the video out of his confession soon. But it kind of took a turn that I wasn't expecting, and so it's gotten pretty serious, in the fact that he is wanted. He did some bad things, so we'll see where it goes. He was hard to understand. He really was. We got another one that wants to talk. Oh, he put a Christmas photo up. All right, this is one on WhatsApp. I don't know who this is, but we'll give him a call. Let's see. They're finally starting to come on. So we'll try to give this guy a call and see what happens. Hopefully he speaks English really clearly.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, I got you on WhatsApp right now.
Who's this? Hello. Who is this? Someone.
We just talking, George.
Oh, the orphanage is.
Yeah.
Oh, oh goodness! I was like, I don't know who this was. It scared me. Oh goodness! Hang on a second, honey.
All right, that's the orphanage. This other guy's trying to call us, and I'd like to get a new scammer because this orphanage guy is boring. This is Harness. We're gonna call Harness.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Is this Harness?
Yes, this was.
Oh.
How are you?
Oh, I'm doing just fine, honey. How you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm doing okay.
Oh, I'm doing good. Now you telling me that you from Belgium and you was worried about your accent, honey?
Yes, that's true. I'm worried about my accent because it happened again.
Oh.
Today I was abused racially.
You was abused for your accent?
Yes, when I went to get dinner today.
Well, I'm so sorry someone abused you. Know, I don't even hear an accent. I've never talked to someone from Belgium. I've only eaten y'all's waffles.
I guess I'm the first person you're talking to from Belgium.
Yeah, I've never met a Belgian before. So, well, honey, tell me about yourself. All I know is your name is Harness. I don't know anything about you.
Well, I've been in the state for over 30 years now.
Okay.
I'm a single dad. My daughter is 13 years.
Okay.
I adopted her when she was only 5.
Oh, you adopted your daughter?
Yes, I did.
Oh goodness! Well, that's so wonderful. Where did you adopt her from? Like the Kmart, or did you get her from like a different country, or?
I got her from the U.S. She lost her parents, both her parents, so I had to take her in.
Oh goodness!
It was a really terrible time for her, and I had to take good care of her and send her back to school. You know.
Well, that's mighty noble of you, honey. Well, what now? You single? You don't got no wife?
Nah, my wife left me 5 years ago.
Oh, why'd she leave you?
Well, she was a drug addict.
Oh.
She ran along with a lover.
Oh goodness! She ran off with a lover. Oh my lord!
Well, I don't like to think about these things. Well, I've gotten over them.
Oh, good. I mean,
it's time for me to look into the future and probably find someone and spend the rest of my life with.
Oh, goodness. Well, yeah, it's always good to look into the future, honey. You know, it's like Miss Cleo said. Let me tell you your future, honey. So, are you looking for a girlfriend or a wife, or what you shopping for, honey?
Well, I'm looking for a friend, someone that I could talk to, someone that talk to for a while. Then maybe see where that goes from there. You know, we never know these things. You know.
You know, honey, you never know. You could meet your soulmate at the damn laundromat, honey. So, well, you know, I mean, I'm single, looking to mingle. I mean, I've been single now for 5 years.
Well, that makes us, I guess.
Well, it does. We both, as single as a budget pot pie in the back of a freezer, honey. So, yeah, I'm divorced. My husband Earl. Now he didn't run off with anybody, but honey, he was putting his dipstick all over the damn town, and I found out that he had 6 kids with 5 different women, and it just was a nightmare, honey. I mean, I kept seeing these little kids running around town look just like Earl, and I just got suspicious. And come to find out, he fathered all these children, so I had to divorce him. But it's so hard to trust nowadays, honey.
Yeah, I'm very sorry about your ex-husband.
I'm not. I'm glad he's
Uh,
gone, honey. Hell, I mean, I got rid of everything he owned, and once in a while I run into one of his children, but it's fine. It's not the children's fault.
not at all, not at all. The only kids.
Yep, I mean, it's Earl's fault. He couldn't keep his dipstick in his oil pan, so hell. But yeah, I've been single ever since, and I got my son Kyle, and Kyle's 28, and he's married to Adriana, and they don't have no children yet because it's just, yeah, that situation is hard. I mean, we just don't have room for a little baby yet, but yeah, I just looking for a nice man.
Well, do you live all by yourself?
I do, honey. I live alone. I've got, a couple dogs in the yard, but other than that, I live all by myself. It's so damn lonely sometimes.
Yes, I know it's same for me. It's been lonely for me for so long, and
Oh,
I think it's time for me to find a buddy.
a buddy.
So,
Like a buddy.
so,
Oh, like my
someone,
buddy. Okay.
someone's going to be special to me. Someone that you know we're not getting any younger.
Now, hell, we not. How old are you, honey?
Well, I'm 64.
Oh goodness, you old? I'm only 60. I just turned 60 this past summer, and my sister Bardine got me a big cake with a big six and a big zero. It looked like it said 67 on it, but I think she got it at the Walmart on clearance and then just put some more frosting to make it zero. But it was a nice birthday party, honey. So 64, goodness, are you still working, honey?
Yes, I'm working semi-retired. I'm marine consultant. That's
Um,
what I do now.
a marine consultant?
Yeah,
Oh, do you like tell people what kind
never
of
heard of
fish are in
that.
the ocean?
Not really. What we do is we make these big bridges,
Uh huh.
this roads, and this rigs that these oil workers work in. That's the kind of job we do. Like
Oh,
I'm being contracted and paid to do big projects.
oh, so
That's how I
you
do.
you build bridges and that on the ocean.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, oh goodness, good Lord! If I'd known that, you should come over to my house. I'm trying to build a little moat around my front yard, and we got some pallets from the Rite Aid in the back there, and we're trying to build a little bridge. You got to come over and help me.
Well, it will be my pleasure to.
Oh goodness! So you still working? Well, the gosh, honey, I hope you get to retire soon. I mean, 64 is our golden years. We're supposed to be, living a life of luxury.
Yes, yes, I agree. I agree. I've been looking forward to, but I've been lonely, and my work is the only thing that's been keeping me going. You know, and my daughter, she doesn't live with me. She lives
Oh,
with my younger sister in New
oh,
Jersey.
oh, in New Jersey. How come your daughter doesn't live with you, honey?
Well, I figured it's going to be a hard time for her growing up. Me as a single dad, working, having to work all the time. So I just felt, why don't she live with my sister? She has her own kids, and she's doing fine. So I just thought maybe she would need a mother figure since I'm not married yet.
Oh, well, of course, honey. Every little girl needs a random mama from the internet. I mean, so are you working now, or where do you live?
Well, I live in Ohio, and I'm currently just moved there.
To
So
Ohio?
yeah,
Oh,
where do you live? Where do you live?
I live
Okay.
in I live in Hinkleville, honey, Hinkleville, Tennessee.
Oh, that's well. I don't know how long that will take me to get there, but
Oh, it's not
maybe
that
sure we
far.
could work something up.
Well, honey, it's Ohio and Tennessee are we're pretty close. I mean, as you know. But I was
Oh,
thinking, honey, I mean, if you we're just getting ready for our Christmas bonanza. Next Friday, we're gonna have a little Christmas party. We got Bardine coming over. She's gonna sing her Bingo Bell song. And do you know any
oh, that's
Christmas?
nice.
Yeah, do you know any Christmas songs, honey?
Well, I know few.
Oh, like what?
Uh, I know few. Silent Night.
Sing.
That's one of my
Can you,
favorite.
oh, I love Silent Night. It's one of my favorites. Do you want to sing me a little bit of Silent Night, honey?
Oh, I would love to, but I think when I see you in person, I can do that.
Oh, I'll start. Silent Night. Holy night, all is come. Go on, honey, sing for me.
You have a very lovely voice.
I know.
Uh, I might still be a little bit shy. You
Oh,
know, it's just
honey, honey, don't
you
be
know,
shy. It's not like the whole world is listening. It's just, you know.
I've been all by myself all this while, and I'm still getting to really fitting to the new world. I'm kind of old fashioned,
Uh
so
huh.
I'm trying to fit in to the new world, and it's really, really, really exhausting.
Oh, being an adult is exhausting. Hell, sometimes, honey, I think, why do I do this? Well, but you don't have to be shy with me, honey. It's just you and I on the phone here. It's not like we got 400 people sitting here listening to you. It's just you and I. I mean, I love one of my favorite songs is Santa Baby. Now, my sister Bardine last Christmas, we got the grand piano out and we got a step stool and she got on top of the piano in a Marilyn Monroe dress and she sang Santa Baby and it was so cute, but then one of her rolls got stuck in the top of the piano, and hell, she fell over, and the piano fell over. It was anyway. The song was really pretty, honey. It's like Santa baby. I love Christmas songs.
Do you play any instrument? Do you
Oh,
play the piano?
I do, honey. I play the piano, I play the banjo, and the
Oh, so
timpani,
what?
and I
You
used to
gotta be
play the.
kidding me! You gotta be kidding me right now.
No, honey, I used to play the trumpet back for Steve Winwood in the 80s, and I used to play the trumpet all the time, but then I got these cold sores and it affected the sound. But, oh, I love music. Do you play any instruments, honey? Maybe like the
No,
keyboard?
no, that I do. I thought I really wanted to learn while growing up, but really didn't have the opportunity to. So,
Oh,
but you might want to teach me how to, won't you?
oh, yeah, I could teach you how to play the banjo, honey. We could sit on the front porch and play. I mean, that'd be a lot of fun. I mean, it ain't hard. You just got to have 9 fingers and you're good to go.
Well, I think you're going to be a very great teacher.
Oh, I'm sure I will, honey. I could teach you a lot of things. So, did you want to come to our Christmas bonanza? I mean, tomorrow, Bardine and I are going to the Costco to get them chicken meatballs for the bonanza and a jar of jelly. I mean, if you want to come, I mean, you just got to tell me so I can put out a Chinese plate.
Well, I would really love to, but at the end of the year, and I have a lot going on at work,
Oh,
not very occupied
oh,
uh, lately. So trying to put a lot of things in order for as the year is going to run out, so we don't get all um, stocked with our work in January. So
So you're not gonna be able to take a few days off work and come to our bonanza. I mean, we're gonna have Dr. Pepper.
I'm really sorry, honey. Just maybe we could plan for something else some other time.
Oh, well,
My
I
schedule
understand.
is really tight.
I understand, honey. I know I'm not worth it, but this year my sister Bardine, she was able to go on Wish.com and she ended up finding an outfit just like Mariah Carey wore in that "All I Want for Christmas Is You" video. They made a 9X, and so she got the outfit, and she's gonna reenact the entire video. We've even gotten a fake snowblower so she can kick snow in the ground.
Oh, that's lovely. Would you mind sending me the video when you guys make it?
Oh yeah, you'd love it, honey. I mean, well, look, Bardine, yeah, that'll be fine. I'll go ahead and send you a video. We're gonna be having so much fun. I mean, I'm gonna have a bunch of people over. We're gonna have about 70 people. We even got my neighbor, Dr. Pinto. He's gonna come over, and my other friend, Dr. Samadi, he's coming over. He did Bardine's tummy tuck. We're gonna have like 40 people at the house, honey. I wish you could come because I could introduce you.
Well, I would love to. Or maybe we should make some other time.
Well,
I hope you have a great time.
so
You have a great.
I mean, is your work more
Be
important than
careful.
me?
The COVID and all of that.
Oh,
Be
I know, honey.
careful.
Oh, we're fine. The only person I really worry about is Bardine, but we're gonna put a bag on her head, so she'll be fine. So I mean, is work more important, honey? I mean, than seeing me? I don't know. I just feel kind of. I don't feel
No,
important,
no,
honey.
come on. That's not it. That's not it at all. Just that I didn't plan for any of this. It just came on
Oh, I know.
suddenly. You're telling me right now, and I had businesses to handle, like coming up, few meetings and appointments.
Oh,
All planned out for the season. So that's it. That's it. Not that I don't want to come to your party or want to see you. I would really love that to meet you. Well, it's been a rough year already,
oh no,
and
honey.
I just want to round it up and get over with it.
Well, honey, I mean, I don't know. When I worked at Dunkin' Donuts and it was on Friday and we ran out of them damn apple fritters, I called in sick. I mean, maybe you should call in sick for a few days and drive on down here from Ohio, honey.
Well, I'll just see what my schedule look like, but I'm sure I'm pretty much busy. And my daughter Lisa, planning to go over to the spoiler a little bit for the holiday, and a lot has been planned for already, and I just wish I could just put something out of my list plan that I'll just come over. But I'll see. I'll see. I'll let you know. I'll let you know definitely.
Well, I mean, just let me know. I mean, if you got your little daughter Lisa wants to come too, I mean, she can come. I got extra room in the shed. I mean, as long as she don't mind the airwigs. If you need a little gas money to, drive on down here with little Lisa, that's fine, honey. I mean, I'd love for you to come to my party because you could be my plus one. And Bardine's bringing up a man she met off of Tinder. Lord, I don't know about that man. But anyway, I'd love for you to be my plus one.
But I would really love that. And you don't have to bother about gas money for me. Okay, I can take care of that.
Oh
It's a
yeah.
nothing really.
Okay. Well, I'm not. Well, I'm just throwing it out there, honey, because I know how it is. You get invited to a party at the last minute and you don't have nothing to wear. I understand, honey.
Well, like I said, I'll let you know. I'll let you know how it's going to look like.
Well,
Okay.
I don't mean to. I don't mean to get upset. I don't know. I'm just so lonely, and my sister's got a date for this party, and I don't have a date.
Oh no, please don't cry, please. Come on, come on, Jam.
Oh, I'm so
Come on,
emotional. I
listen,
don't know. I forgot to take my
listen to me,
medicine. What?
okay?
What?
Listen to me, okay?
What?
Doesn't matter if your sister have got a date, has got a date for the party. You can always have your date as many more times as you want to, okay?
Well,
Listen,
what?
listen. Do not let the things happening around you to affect you, okay?
But
I want you to be strong.
it affects me. I'm sorry, honey.
I want.
You don't need this drama. I just wanted a day for my body.
I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. Okay, I just want you to think positively, and that everything is going to be fine, and everything is going to fall into place. Okay.
Oh,
I just, I just
nothing
wanted
ever.
to text. I just wanted to text and get to know each other better and feel more comfortable.
I know,
And
honey. I'm
we're
sorry.
definitely going. We're definitely going to meet. We're definitely going to meet. And we're going to have a good time of our lives. Okay.
Honey, it's just so hard not to have a date for this bonanza. I mean, everybody's bringing a +1, and I got a +9.
Come on, I'm your plus one. Okay.
Well,
I'm plus one. Even if I can make it
no, I
to
mean, I
even
don't
if I
know.
can make it, if I can make it now, I can always make it up to you later. Okay.
Well,
Listen.
because it's Christmas only once a year, and it's not like we're gonna have another Christmas.
Come on. Come on. It's just Christmas. Okay.
It's
Come
just
on.
Christmas. No,
We're just go.
Christmas
We are going
means
to have. We're going to have the rest of our lives if we eventually
well, eventually, but
get together. Okay.
Christmas is only
We
once
have
a
a lot.
year.
We have. Yes, we have a lot of more Christmas to come.
I know, but
Okay.
we're not gonna have another one like this. And I feel like Frosty the Snowman who's been left at the sun tanning booth, honey. It's just fading away. Uh, I don't know. I don't. Maybe I should go on Tinder and find someone. Oh God, I don't want to do that again. Oh God, that man was
Come
so
on.
ugly.
Are you just going to find someone that's out there that's going to lie to you or going to trick you? I'm not
Well,
that. I like to
no.
go one step at a time. I
Oh,
don't like to rush. I just want to go one step at a time, get to know you better, get to meet you,
well,
get to spend more time with you, and all of that.
okay. I just
I think
being silly.
I think these things go uh stages have stages to go. When you meet someone,
Well,
you talk for a while,
honey,
get to know the person.
now listen. Do you have another woman?
No, no, I've not been with anyone for over 5 years now.
Oh, good.
I
Okay.
don't like drama. I don't like to. Come on, I'm a one man woman, so I like to give all my energy to my woman. So that's the way it is.
I know, honey. It's just so hard because my son Kyle and Adriana they're gonna be together, and then Bardine met that oh God that ugly man off Tinder, and I don't know. It's so hard being alone.
Come on, come on. See, listen to me. Maybe Biden, I've met someone on Tinder. Well, you met me on Facebook, okay?
well,
You met me on Facebook.
my
So it's your own glory. Biden has her own glory. She has her own way of things going around, but you have yours.
well, I know,
You
honey.
you and you
Honestly,
know.
I'm jealous because my cousin Lardine she met a man off the Facebook dating, and they've been together for a year now, and he's gonna be coming home from Syria next month because she went ahead and paid for his leave, and I'm just getting too old to wait, honey. It's hard when you get so damn old.
Come on. We're young at heart, and I could tell you're a lovely person. You're lovely, and I know with time things are going to get better. You just have to be patient
Well, I
and
mean,
work towards it. Okay, that's all.
I know we young at heart, honey, but we old in the face. So, I
Well,
just thought I'd
well,
invite you, honey.
well. I don't really care about physical attractions.
Well, you should now. Look,
What I care about is the heart. I
uh,
don't really care about physical attractions. Okay,
well, I
your
know,
skin
honey.
might be all my skin might be all wrinkled, and I have some wrinkles on my face and all of that. I might use glasses. I might be old fashioned. You too might be, but the most important thing is the heart.
Well, honey, I
I
understand
like.
that. I mean, look, I know. I mean, my skin looks like a grocery bag that's been left out in the creek. But I just feel like time's just slipping away, and I want to find a
Have you
man.
thought about this? Have you thought about this? I've gone through your profile. I've seen your pictures, and I like what I see.
I bet.
Beauty, the say lies in the eyes of the beholder. I'm just might be a beholder, okay?
You know, oh goodness, you gonna be my beholder? Good Lord. Well, honey, age is just a number. I mean, I just thought, I'd ask if you want to come to the Christmas bonanza, but if you can't, it's okay, honey.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm going to definitely make it up to you. Take you on a nice date. We could go on a nice vacation. Fly
Oh,
out of the country. I just want listen, listen.
yes.
I've been I've been on my own for quite some time. I just want a good woman. I just want somebody to love me for who I am, somebody to support me. I'm ready to give back in return. I'm ready to give everything, you know.
Oh, I know, honey. I just, with me, I want to look my best. I've got, I got my Christmas bonus from work. I might go and use that money to get some Botox and a little facelift and maybe a little tuck and wax, honey.
All right. You didn't tell me you used to work.
Oh, of course, honey. I work all the time. I just got my Christmas bonus. Our company is great, honey. We make the lubricated enemas, and I made number one in production. So, I got the Christmas bonus this year, and I got $3,000 for my Christmas bonus. And I just thought, what am I going to do with that money? I mean, I don't need it. So maybe I should go get some Botox.
Well, you deserve it. You deserve it. You've worked really hard, over the year, and you need to spoil yourself. And I would also like to spoil you if you let me.
Oh, well, you can spoil me all you want, honey. I mean, spoil away, dear. I don't care. But I just, this bonus money, it's just sitting there. And I thought, I think I'm gonna, maybe I don't know. I have already done my Christmas shopping. I bought my daughter-in-law Adriana this stupid, ugly handbag she wanted. It was a Gucci. The ugliest damn thing I've seen in my life, but she loved it, so I'm gonna get it for Christmas. I just got it yesterday, and I just, I don't know, honey. It's just lonely, honey.
Come on, you don't have to be. It's just going to be that way any longer, okay? It's going to be fine. I promise you it's going to be fine. I just want to get to know you. We just started talking like some hours ago, you know, just a few days now. Come on. Just, I really want to give this a try. It's been long for me and it's been really, really hard.
Oh,
This
I know.
5 years has been really hard for me.
I know, honey. We got to give it a try. I mean, you got to give it your best try, honey, and see what you get out of it. But it's just hard at the holidays. I'm just such a giving person. I just donated to this orphanage online. It was this nice man. He was telling me about these orphans that are in Alaska, and he runs this orphanage, and he was like, we just don't have Christmas for the orphans, and I donated money for this orphanage. I hope them kids will be so happy.
Oh, that's really, really nice. How much did you have to donate to your family?
Oh, not very much, honey. It was only 100,000, but it's going to help all of the orphans, not just some of them.
Oh, that's really nice. The orphans are really going to be happy.
I know,
And,
honey.
okay, so the thing is, I would like us to continue talking. Do you have an email
Well, I
you
don't,
can send to
I
me?
don't use email very often, but feel free to message me on the WhatsApp.
Oh, well, there's a lot of people I don't want to talk to there, like old friends and family. So I don't go on WhatsApp that really much. But
Well, then I don't know, honey. You can always call me, but let me know if you decide to come for the Christmas bonanza, honey, because I gotta make sure. Because if you come, and I gotta get that extra chair out of the shed.
well, don't you mind keeping in touch
Yeah,
every day? Don't you
yeah,
mind?
keep in touch, honey. I mean, call me or text me anytime.
Well, that's well, you can get a email. Can you do that?
I'll have to look, honey. Oh, you got a phone call?
You got a phone call?
No, I thought you did. I sound like you disappeared. I don't use email that often, honey. I mean, I could, scrounge around, I guess, and open up an email, but I don't use the email very often.
What kind of what phone mobile phone are you using?
I don't know. It's the one my son got me for Christmas last year. I don't even know what it is. It's square, and it's got the little gold on the back. I don't know, honey.
Have you got Apple on the back?
No, it doesn't have an apple on the back. It's got a. I put a little banana sticker on it, but I don't have no apples, honey. My son bought it for me for Christmas. I'm not really good with this technology, Reese.
Yes, I really do understand that. You know, we are old fashioned here.
Oh, good Lord! I dropped you on the floor. Okay. Yeah, I know we old fashioned, honey. I'm old fashioned too. I'm not very good with the technology, Reese.
Well, what if you think you could get an email? You could just text me the mail, and I'm going to mail you and start talking. I don't get on Facebook quite often myself because
Oh.
I'm always busy with work, and most times when I get home, I'm lonely. There's no one to talk to. I'm off after dinner. I'm off to bed early and waking up
Oh.
early. Not
Well,
so much fun.
that's boring, honey. Well, you can always talk to me. You know how to get a hold of me, and you know I'm waiting for you to come for Christmas.
Well, I would really love that we could get to talk. Please just let me know if you could get the email and send me the mail so I can add you up and we could talk and get to know each other better and, plan the future, these things, the way it goes.
Okay, well I'll try to get one of them emails. I know I got it somewhere. I'll look for it, and just give me a little text, and we'll go from there, honey. Well, it's been great to get to know you.
All right, me too. So, what are you planning for the evening? Is there anything planned?
Oh well, yeah. I'm gonna finish my online Christmas shopping. I gotta get my neighbor, and then I've got a cousin named Lardine Sardine, and then my sister Bardine. I gotta get their gifts, so I'm gonna go and get the online shopping done, and then probably have me a glass of wine and call it a night, honey.
All right, it was really nice to get to hear from you. And maybe you get that email and text. So it was really nice talking to you tonight. Uh, you really, really made my evening after being racially abused, like I told you. You really got me happy and a smiling face. Thank
Oh,
you.
oh well, you're welcome, honey. Well, it's good to meet you, Harness, and yeah, let's get to know each other, and we'll have more conversations, honey.
Okay, you can call me Ross.
Okay,
I like that.
arrivederci. Mwah.
Can I call you Jam?
Yeah, you call me anything you want. And my friends call me Betty.
All right. I think I'll have to call you Jam then.
Okay, honey. Mwah.
Well, night night, Jam.
Okay, arrivederci, Harness.
All right, that was Harness. So some of you, I was reading your chats, and you asked me what is he hasn't asked for money, so what's his deal? So a scammer like this, typically he's probably got other people on the hook. So what he's doing is he is slowly going to build up trust. He's going to slowly over a week or a month build up my trust, and then he'll ask for a larger amount of money. And that's generally scammers like that usually have people on the hook already, so they're just kind of working towards getting the money. They don't always ask for money right away. And I think that's what surprises a lot of people is we'll talk to people and they will say, I'm talking to this guy online, but he didn't ask for money. And it's like they don't always ask right away. We get into this notion that scammers are going to ask for money right away, and they don't. They work up towards it. So I don't know what he said. He's gonna mail me. I think he said he's gonna email me. He wants me to email. He wants me to go back and forth, and I may email him and just entertain the idea just to see, where it goes. But that's kind of how a lot of them work. They will ask you to email. They'll write you these long poems, and they'll just go back and forth, and it's just really it's kind of a hassle when we want to just bait a scammer and get it over with. But that's kind of how they do it. So I'll entertain the idea, and we'll see where it leads. He'll ask for money at some point, but it would not surprise me if he asks for 20, 30 thousand dollars instead of a couple $100. So we'll see what more of Harness, and if we do have more chats with Harness, we will definitely upload them here on YouTube. So thanks for listening, guys. This was fun. Couple questions I just in the chat. You asked about voice chat. So I do cartoon voices. I do different voices, and I always have. I used to back in the 90s. I used to do Cartman from South Park. So I don't use any apps. I don't use any voice changers. I just kind of talk like this. Um, I changed my voice into different characters. So I've done it for a long, long time. But it's not a voice changer. It's just me, just probably damaging my vocal cords for life. But that's okay. But I'm glad you guys enjoy it. The beaches of Tennessee, yes. So if y'all remember Jason Aldean, and he was going to do a singing video with our character. He has come back at least 12 times now with new phone numbers. He still wants to do the Christmas album with me. I've had to block Jason Aldean several times, but Betty is now talking to Billy Ray Cyrus on Instagram. So we'll see where that goes. I told Billy Ray Cyrus I want to do a Christmas album. So we'll see if he takes the bait, and we'll try to have a voice chat with Billy Ray Cyrus. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Need to do Betty voice with Dr. Fernando. Oh, it's so many Dr. Pintos. Dr. Pinto Fernando Gnomes. His picture is like used so much. It's just it's impossible to keep up with how many Dr. Pinto photos. But yeah, they do ask for your email. When we scam bait, we use an email that is not attached to anything. It's a kind of an untouched email. It's just one that we use just for scam baiting, so nobody really traces it back to anything. It's not linked to any profiles. It's just a plain email. So, but thanks everyone. Thank you. I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, whatever it is you celebrate. We appreciate you being part of the channel. I have a question why a lot of people in Instagram have their profile private. A lot of people do. It's just a choice. It's like Facebook. You can choose to have your Facebook profile private or public. Instagram is the same way. A lot of scammers actually mark their Instagram fake profiles private, so you can't click on it to see who's following them. And that's usually a clue to tell if a profile is real or fake on Instagram by who they're following and who's following. So if you have a profile on Instagram of like a doctor from Texas, and he's using a white haired doctor, nice guy, and all of his followers are from like Nigeria, then that's kind of a red flag. Why do scammers ask for your email? They like to save it. It's like a salesman. They save all of your information. They share your email with other people. Your email address too, if you give them your email address that you use for everything, they can put it into search and find your social media profiles. They can find comments you've made online using your email. They can find all kinds of stuff. So they use it, so they get that information. I've had the same email address for 25 years. So if you were to put my email address into search, it brings up so much stuff from back from the 90s until now. I mean, it's just a whole thing of information. So that's why they use it. They want, and then also they ask for your email because if their fake social media profile gets removed for being fake, they have your email so they can keep in touch with you if they lose their fake social media. Can you find out if your pictures have been used? You can take your photos, throw them through TinEye, throw them through Yandex, throw them through Google, see if they come up anywhere. We tell victims of scammers who've had their photos, they gave their photos to scammers, to put them through search sites just to see if they show up. Because they could show up on a dating profile. They could show up anywhere. And it's always good to Google your own photos, especially photos that you use on your social media, for sure. Uh, what do scammers do with nude pictures? So if you're talking to somebody online and they're, a scammer, you find out they're a scammer, but you've sent nude photos. A lot of times what they'll do is they will blackmail you with those photos. They'll say, I, got your photos and I'm going to use them against you. You need to pay me money unless if you don't pay me money, I'm going to send your photos to everybody. So they use them to blackmail you if you don't pay the money, which you never should. Some scammers will give your nude photos to other scammers, and other scammers will create profiles and come back at you and say, I got your nude photos from so and so. You better pay me or I'm going to give them to your family. That's what they do with them. And when it comes down to things, never send nude photos online. I mean, even if you're in an online relationship with somebody, don't send naked photos to the person. A true person that knows you, that wants to be with you, will not ask you to send nude photos. And if you tell them no, they should be understanding. Never send your nude photos, no matter how good the relationship is, no matter how well things are going. Save that kind of stuff for when you meet in person. That's the best way to protect yourself, because in reality, nude photos go out, you don't know who's going to get them, and you don't know if it's going to come back to haunt you. It could come back and haunt you 5 years later and ruin your career. So never do that. Just say my name, Trudy. I've been scammed big time for an orphanage and we use money mule. It does happen quite often. Is it possible to change email? What would happen to all social media? So here's the best advice I can give for just social media and email. If you're going to go on social media and you're gonna open an Instagram, you're gonna open a Facebook, you're gonna be on a dating site. If you have an email address that you use for your life, for your family, your friends, your any kind of business, for your banking, for your credit card payments, because I do, like a lot of people, online banking, online credit card payments, use that email address just for your business. When you go on social media, open a fresh, brand new email that you do not use for anything other than your social media. That way, if you do run into a scammer or something happens, your business email is not connected to you, and that's the best thing you should do. Because you're talking to people online and you give out your email that you're using from, for your business, for your credit card payments, for your banking, it can come back and bite you. So always open a fresh, brand new email. It's free to do, and use that for social media. Use that for dating sites only, and that's the best thing you can do to keep yourself safe. A lot of these scammers are sex offenders as well. Scammers can be anybody. I mean, they can be from anywhere. We get this notion that all scammers are, from a certain part of the country or part of the world, I should say, and they're not. Scammers are from all over. We have scammers in the U.S., we have them in Australia, the U.K. They're everywhere. So, at the end of the day, it's about not giving your information to people, not giving them your whole life in an email or in a text or in a chat. That's the best thing you can do. Uh, yeah, if you send scammers nude pictures of yourself, or I mean, you just shouldn't do it. Um, just don't send nude pictures to anybody. I mean, I don't care who you are. Just don't do that. You know. I mean, any scammers can use nude photo. I mean, any human being, if they get nude photos, they can do anything they want with them. They can look at them. They can do things. Look at them like they're looking at a magazine or something. I mean, it just depends on the scammer, really. We have to keep in mind that scammers are people too. They have needs and wants and whatever. So a lot of scammers could do anything. The point of nude photos is anybody can do anything with those photos. So don't give them to people. Don't put yourself in that position, and you'll be fine. Thank you, and I hope all you guys have a great holiday season as well. Christmas can be hard for a lot of people. This time of year, we have a lot of victims that come to us for help because it's the holiday season, and they give money and they get caught up in the thrill of, Christmas. And just the best thing you do, don't give money to people you don't know, and just be very, very careful with what you do, and everything will be all right. So, but I'm just scrolling through to make sure I didn't miss anybody's any messages. You're welcome, Trudy. You want me to say your name? I was like, okay, that's fine. Um, but yeah, it's this time of year. It's the worst for us next to Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is coming up. That'll be the next big thing for scammers to try and get people's money. You just lost your brother this past Sunday. Sorry to hear. It is hard. I'm sorry to hear that, Debbie. I hope that you do find peace. It's hard this time of year. It's very hard. It is the hurting season. Holidays are difficult for many people. I'm not really big on Christmas. I'm just you know it's just a hard holiday, especially like for myself. I don't have a lot of family left, except for my mom. All of my family has passed away, so it's very kind of a depressing time of year for myself and for other people. So, with that being said, people who are depressed around the holidays, and it is winter, like where I live, it's super gray, cold, miserable. There's not a lot you can do outside, and I'm a really outdoor person. I love to get out and get out in the world. So, um, it's hard, and so don't let the sadness and the loneliness affect you, and you become a victim of a scam either. So, but yeah, Debbie, I'm so sorry to hear that. It's a hard time of year. It's hard. Growing up, we always did a big Christmas thing. My grandparents were everything to me. And so we did a big Christmas thing. And my grandparents, they were Czech. So we would do like, we would grill fish, and we would have all these kind of traditional, European Christmas things. And what kind of happened with that is when they passed, that all those traditions kind of died off. So Christmas is hard. Christmas is just a really hard time of year. Susan Marie, tomorrow is my birthday. I will. Happy birthday to you.
And I wish you a happy, happy birthday.
And I hope you have a good birthday. So, but yeah. But I really appreciate you guys coming out to our live stream tonight. It went really well, and we did meet some new scammers. So hopefully we will get some new chats going. And Nadia, we will do our Q&A. I know you're still waiting for it. As you know, our channel was banned for 10 days for posting a fake ID from 10 years ago. So I'm a little behind on stuff. We will do a Q&A. I just we're a little concerned about the channel just because it's ridiculous how YouTube is doing things. So, but we will definitely do a Q&A with that. I will say one thing. There's a channel called Africa Every Day, and when we went silent on YouTube for a few days, he was the only YouTuber out of everybody who we know on YouTube, who actually he took the time to send me an email, and he checked in on us, and he asked, "Are you guys okay? Do you need anything? Is everything all right?" And I explained to him what had happened on YouTube. I was really touched, and I was surprised that he did reach out. So if you guys subscribe to his channel, he's a wonderful, wonderful human being, and he reached out, and he just was super super nice, and he checked in on us. I reached out to a few other YouTube channels. I reached out to Scambait Central, and they gave me some great advice as well. But I was really happy to see that Africa Everyday reached out to me and was like, "Are you guys okay?" So he's a really super cool Nigerian guy. I love his channel. So if you haven't been to his channel, go to his channel, subscribe, send him a thank you note, hello. He's an awesome YouTuber, and I wish him a lot of success with his channel because he's really super nice, and he cares about people. He's not a bad guy. He's an awesome guy. So we appreciated that. But yeah, I watch this channel quite often. He's got a lot of great stuff on there. But yeah, YouTube's getting weird, so we're just kind of taking it day by day. And I'm considering making a secondary channel. I'll see how that goes, but for now, we're just sticking with what we have. But Merry Christmas to you too, Gloria. Merry Christmas to everybody, and thank you from New York City. Really appreciate it, and Merry Christmas. Yeah, Betty, Kyle, and Adriana are still working on their holiday gifts, so we'll have some fun with that. But with that being said, I'm gonna probably end the Q&A for now. We've been on here for quite a while, hour and 45 minutes. So um, if you do subscribe to our Facebook channel, Scamming Scammers Action, our page on Facebook, we're gonna do a Q&A over there probably in the next few days, which features more just serious stuff. We're talking about scams and how to keep safe. If you'd like to, you can join us over there for another live stream in a few days. But I want to wish you all a Merry Christmas. I want to wish you all a Happy New Year. Let's make 2022 a better year. We've all seen enough pain in the last couple of years. So thank you all for being part of the channel. I really appreciate it. And if we do happen to go silent for more than 2 days, you know that YouTube is come after us again. But other than that, I try to post every day. I try to reply to all your comments. If you need help, you can find us on Facebook, Scamming Scammers Action, or you can drop me an email, scammingscammers@gmail.com, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. I try to answer all the comments on YouTube, but it can get a little bit overwhelming. So thank you for joining me tonight. You guys mean a lot to me. Much love to all of you. I hope you had a nice time, and thank you for your time. Thank you for spending it with me. Anne says hello, and we will see you guys on our next Q&A. Merry Christmas. Be good to yourself, and be kind to yourself. And we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.